Now, as you turn off the I-10, the ramp of the I-10, heading into the village or the town of Quartzsite, you start to realise the enormity. You'll see RVs and fifth wheels of all shapes and sizes on your left and on your right and in the distance. And what you're seeing here is these are just groups or clumps of RVs and fifth wheels. This is before you actually get into the junction of the town. Once you get to the town, it's just RVs and fifth wheels as far as the eye can see. And some of these RVs and fifth wheels and travel trailers are parked, I don't know, probably 5 miles out. The whole desert area is just covered in RVs. So here we're coming up to the main junction in the town. This is where the tents are, the tents that sell mainly junk, if I'm honest. You know, there's a lot of stuff there that people, I think, just pull up in their car and they've just emptied out their garage and set up a stall. And also, don't be fooled by Quartzsite and the mass of traders here. A lot of the stuff here at Quartzsite isn't as cheap as you could find it elsewhere. So it's very easy to think you're at a big trade show and that the prices are going to be cheaper. The traders know that they've got this captive audience, and they will. We notice a difference of, I think it was $20 for the same. We were trying to buy some chairs. $20 difference per chair, just by walking probably 50 yards. In fact, we were just about to buy the expensive ones, and someone just tapped me on the shoulder and said, you know, if you go over there, you'll find exactly the same chair for $20 less. So we did, and we bought 4, so we saved ourselves $80, which was quite good. Interesting fact about Quartzsite is that there's only actually 1,800 permanent residents, and yet when these sort of shows are on, and this one is the RV and leisure show, there's 10,000 RVs, and if you said that, you know, most people, there's two people per RV, so that's from a population of 1,800, it suddenly goes to a population of 20-odd thousand. So, and in the main town, there's RV dealers on each side of the road, and you think they're permanent. They're not permanent. They've literally set up camp as an RV dealer with, you know, probably 50, maybe more RVs in stock, just for the show. It's quite incredible. You got to see it to believe it. Now, Gary Jones, who organised our event for the Integra owners, this is not a sponsored Integra event. This is just an Integra owner that decided to contact a few Integra owners on the forum and get everybody together. He kindly met us at the entrance to the area that we were parked. So that's where you pay your, I think it's $40, and then he we followed him into the camping area. Most evenings we would all congregate around. There's only actually 1,800 permanent residents, and yet when these sort of shows are on, and this one is the RV and leisure show, there's 10,000 RVs, and if you said that, you know, most people, there's two people per RV, so that's from a population of 1,800, it suddenly goes to a population of 20-odd thousand. So, and in the main town, there's RV dealers on each side of the road, and you think they're permanent. They're not permanent. They've literally set up camp as an RV dealer with, you know, probably 50, maybe more RVs in stock, just for the show. It's quite incredible. You got to see it to believe it. Now, Gary Jones, who organised our event for the Integra owners, this is not a sponsored Integra event. This is just an Integra owner that decided to contact a few Integra owners on the forum and get everybody together. He kindly met us at the entrance to the area that we were parked. So that's where you pay your, I think it's $40, and then he we followed him into the camping area. Most evenings we would all congregate around the fire, around just after dark, and everybody would bring their wine or their beer, or in my case, a crate of beer. And we would just all sit around, and you sit with different people, different nights, and general chit chat. Some talk about the show, some talk about their RV. So it was a really good, really nice, good, relaxed, chilled out atmosphere in the middle of the desert. It was great.
You can put your plates in the fire or put them in the trash can over here.
So, Julia, what do you think of the first Integra gathering?
It's a lot of fun.
Great, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Good food, good people.
Great food, lovely people. Nice chats around the campsite. Yeah, good atmosphere, really good atmosphere.
Would you recommend people come next year?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, the more the merrier.
Fantastic.
We need to beat Monaco next year.
Now here's two very dodgy people. Very dodgy looking people.
We're better than we look. No, we should look pretty good in this dark. I know what I hope.
That's a matter of opinion. So we've been at Quartzsite now for about 3 days, and we've had an absolutely great time. The people here, well, we're all like-minded people because we've all got the same coach, but we didn't spend every evening talking about coaches, and it's been really, really good fun. We would definitely come back to Quartzsite. Gary and Dee, who organised the event, it's the first time for Integra, and hopefully next year it'll be maybe 3 or 4 times the size. But if you're watching this and you're considering coming to Quartzsite, I would definitely make a beeline for this event next year.
No, if Julia was here, we would come back.
Now I know you're telling the truth. So this is the first time you've ever organised the event at Quartzsite, yeah?
Absolutely. First time we've ever organized any event.
Blimey, it's gone really well as far as we're concerned. How do you think it's gone?
It's been great.
It's been great. We've enjoyed doing it.
We've enjoyed the people.
Oh,
We've enjoyed getting together and talking about coaches, which I think is the primary thing.
And do you think you'll organise the event next year?
Yeah.
Good possibility.
Yeah, well, I hope you do.
Yeah.
It's a 1,300-mile drive, but it's been worth it so far.
Well, we'll spend other time out here too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, we've all enjoyed Quartzsite, and we thank you guys for the organisation. So well done. So, is this your first time here at Quartzsite?
No, I've been here a few times before.
And obviously never with Integra.
Never with Integra.
And would you come back as this Integra meeting?
Can't think of a place I'd rather be.
And what about the people you've met here? I mean, obviously we're all Integra owners. You had a good time?
Oh yeah, it's great.
And would you recommend to someone watching this video? Would you recommend to join us next year?
Oh, if you possibly can, you should join.
Fantastic.